Good morning. Happy Thursday. How is everybody doing today? Oh my goodness. I have like an hour's worth of things to talk about, but I don't have an hour. I only have 10 minutes. My son is there. There he is in his Laker pants, eating breakfast, and I am here. So today is Thursday. I'm the Moon Mama. Today is Thursday day governed by Jupiter, and Jupiter is currently at 5 degrees of Capricorn, and it was conjunct the new moon. So this new moon energy is really deep, and Capricorn is about integrity. It's about walking your talk, having your internal reality match your external reality. It's a very rigorous energy that requires that we close the gap between what is going on inside of us and what is going on the outside of us. So for instance, for me, I come from a family, I've shared with you guys, I come from a family that was really poor, but no, we weren't poor. We actually were rich, but we behaved like we were poor. We actually have property all over the city of Los Angeles, and most of it is in disrepair and not being used well. And it's very much a thing that I see that comes out of like the oppression and slavery and this system. You know, the system is very tricky. Like being wealthy here is very tricky. You know, for Black people, they had redlining and all these systems that were designed to draw the wealth, the energy, the power out of Black people. So I see that in my family, and I see that in the way that I do business, and I see that in the way that I think about money and all of that. And one of the things that I discovered, and this is maybe it's gonna be too in my, but many years ago, I love men, and I'm a pretty sensual, sexual woman, and I study men. I really do. Like, I'm so interested in who they are. And I noticed that men, after they ejaculate, they are completely gone. Like, if you want to get a man's attention, you have to get it before he ejaculates, because once he's ejaculated, it's over. It's done. Like, they'll be like, you know, when the energy is brewing, right? They'll be like all up in you, like, you know, like looking, like, what can I do for you? Hey, baby, you know, flirty and present, and like you have all of their attention. And when that final experience, and that could go on for days or weeks, or it could go on for months, right? But once that ejaculation happens, their energy is gone. It is gone. It is disseminated. It is gone. It is dissolved, and it's like, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Like, wait a minute, me. I feel like that's how I am with God when I don't have money. When I am in need of money and having things, you know, needing my needs to be taken care of, I am up under God's ass. I'm like, hey, baby, what you doing? I'm praying, I'm burning candles, I'm doing my incense, I'm doing spiritual, but I'm doing everything. And the minute the money comes in, the minute the money hits my account, I am off to something else. My energy is totally gone away, and I am just like it's almost as if all the work that I did to get the money becomes like irrelevant, right? And then I find myself right back there again. The money's gone, and then I'm doing the practice again. It's like, that's an interesting thing that I do, that I see men do, that I experience in myself. And it's an interesting concept because this energy of integrity, like Capricorn is about your integrity, and so we've got to look at the places where we are not walking our talks, where we are cheating, where we are lying, and do it with love, with compassion, with like the way I'm looking at my relationship with God and money. Like, I'm not making myself feel bad about it. I get that, that comes from an experience born out of my family structure. So I'm willing to be with it, and I'm willing to be loving with myself in it. I was just talking to a girlfriend of mine. If you guys don't follow Kenya K. Stevens here on Instagram, she's one of my teachers, one of my friends. And we were having a conversation this morning about money. And I was just seeing how, if you don't follow her, you should follow her here on Instagram, Kenya K. Stevens, or Progressive Love Academy. She's brilliant, and she's a teacher of mine and a friend of mine. And just seeing this like integrity and how to stay in alignment with what's like how to really discover what's going on within you that's creating the experience you're having on the outside of you. That's the integrity. To understand that everything that you experience on the outside of you is somehow sourced within you. We think that it's from the outside in, but it's really from the inside out. And so I'm seeing that my relationship with money is like I'm just trying to get something, you know. And I'm being playful in this, really. But you know, like a man trying to get some pussy. It's like, hey, baby, you know, ooh, let me take you out to dinner. Let me buy you something. Like all that energy comes in your direction. I feel all that energy come from men in my direction when they are in pursuit, when they're like on the prowl, right? When the wolf is up. And then once the wolf eats, it's like the energy goes away, right? And I am that way with God when it comes to money. Or my higher self when it comes to money. And so I'm working to realize that that is out of order. And so with integrity, this new moon, where are you out of order? Where are you out of order? Because wherever you are out of order is where you are, where your power is being siphoned off and where you're not actually in alignment with the fullness of who you are. So it's very important for you to see that. And as we're on Thursday, Jupiter is over there in Capricorn with this new moon. It's very important for us to step into these new ways of being, like literally new structures, new identities. One of the things that's really shifting is our relationship with money really has to shift. In this capitalist country, we believe that money is the end all be all. We believe that money is the only thing that, you know, the highest realm of success. But that is not true. Our relationship to one another, our relationship to energy, our relationship to source is the thing that is most valuable, because our relationship to our service, the gifts that we give, because that is what generates the money. So in this capitalistic reality, we are very much out of integrity with our abundance and how we're sourcing it, and then how we are circulating it, and how we think about it. I know that I have that going on. Like I said, I come from a family that comes from a great deal of scarcity. And so we have a lot of things that are being wasted and not being used in the way that they are designed to be used. So with that, I would love for you to join the 13 Moons Initiation. I want you to know that the work that I'm doing is really powerful with women. I talk to women. The other day, I heard a friend of mine say to me something like, you're an extremist or something like that. Something like I'm too radical, I'm too whatever. And I realize that the work that I do, I have to be, because I'm working with women from East Africa who have had their genitals circumcised, who are really working to find themselves in a deeper way, you know, outside of the mutilation of their feminine instrument. You know, I am working with people who are moving through transgender things, and I am working with couples who are discovering that they're still in the patterns of their parents and wanting to come out of that. I'm doing really deep, emotionally surgical work with clients, privately and in my private moon group. And so it requires that I have an extreme nature. It requires that I believe deeply in what I'm doing, and that I believe that it can succeed in order for me to meet people in this way. And so when I heard my friend say that I was an extremist, immediately I was a little bit offended. My feelings were hurt. And then I heard my higher self say, you fucking damn right you're an extremist, because I made you this way. So it's important for us to be in integrity with how we have been designed and what our service is and how we function, so that we can experience true abundance, true love, and not this sort of made up illusionary thing that goes on here in this American system that we're in. It's all fake here. Like Trump says, fake news, everything is fake here. All of it's fake, right? It's like Christmas is not really what Christmas is. Easter's, like all of it is all like illusions of other stories and other systems and all of that. So let's wake up. Okay, peace and blessings. Have a wonderful day. I'm the Moon Mama. I'll be with you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.